Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. It's Friday. Hey, April's angels. Hey, my beautifuls. How are y'all? How are y'all? Y'all, it's Friday. Okay. It's Friday, y'all. And today is a day where it's like when you are in this work week and you're busy in school and just da 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 running back and forth. Friday is kind of the day where it's like, ooh, sigh, thank you. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got some who work all through the weekend and blah 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 whatever. But Friday is a day that it's like, oh, the weekend's here. Thank you. And as we go into this weekend, I just want to talk a little bit, real quick, because there's some things that's going on here on YouTube that's just, prompting this thing up here that you use to think with. And I'm seeing some stuff go on, and it kind of just made me think about what happens when you fall out with people. So as you go into this weekend, I feel like, I just kind of want to speak on be careful. Be careful who you hang around. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful who you spend that extra time with. Okay? You got to get to know people. You got to know who you're fucking with. You got to know who you're sharing things with. And just who you're spending your time with, because we can always make a dollar. We can always meet new people, but you can't get time back. Time is just that one thing in the world that once it's gone, it's gone. Once you spent it, you spent it, and it ain't no getting it back. You kind of just gotta like recoup or whatever. You just chalk it up, move forward, and it is what it is. So, I just feel like, the weekend is some time where, a lot of people have a lot of extra time. That's when, you may spend, time with friends or, just people that, how you're busy during the week. And, maybe the kids are gone. Maybe, you want to go have lunch with a friend, or you want to go out, or just whatever. Just understand that who you spend your time with, even if it's just time talking on the phone, having a good conversation, you just really have to open your eyes and your ears and just know who you're dealing with, because you really find out how a person feels about you and what they think about you when they get upset. Okay? You really see the true colors of a person when you no longer are getting along. All right? When you get into it with a person, you fall out. You don't even literally have to get into it. Even if you just do like a quiet, you just fall back. Even if you do one of those moves, and it's like, you will see how a person really feels about you. Everything that they think will come out, and it kind of just makes you think like, well, damn, how was we even cool in the first place if you thought about me that way? You know what I'm saying? They will come for how you look or just nitpick any little thing about you. And it's like, well, damn, how can you even fuck with a person if that's how you feel about them? You know what I'm saying? That's my thinking. Because if I feel like this fucked up way about you, if I feel like you got some type of issue, or whatever, like that's things that people talk about, you know what I'm saying? But if you just keep quiet about it, and then as soon as we fall out, that's, one of the first things you say is, bitch, that's why you snort coke, bitch. With your coke snorting ass, and your this and this, and you don't feed your kids, and bitch, you always leaving on the weekends. And Just everything, you look like this and you smell like that, and you shop here and you don't got this, and your house look like that. It's just like, to me, like, you know, to me it just exposes the fake, and I look at it as a blessing. If when things like that, when I've been in situations like that, I was not mad. I'm just looking at it like, well, thank you. Now I know. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, I'm the type of person that if I feel like there's something going on, I'm going to talk to you about it. If I feel like you got some type of issue, dependency issue, we going to talk about it. If I feel like something going on in your house, your kids or whatever, and we talk like that or whatever, I'm going to mention it. I'm not going to wait until I get, we fall out and the first wrong thing you say, or, shade or whatever, or just because we ain't cool no more, I'm not just going to just go all off and just run down every fucking thing. Everything that is wrong, that a person can pick out being wrong with you. Because, see, if I feel that way about a person, I ain't fucking with you at all anyway. If I feel like, you a cokehead bitch that don't take care of your kids, see, I don't fuck with people like that. If I feel like, oh, bitch, like, it's just, to me, I'm just going to say to you guys that when you come into these situations and, you may be taken off guard, or, by the things that people spew out of their mouths, don't be upset. Just count it as a blessing. Count it as a blessing that you didn't go deeper with that person. Count it as a blessing that, y'all might have been cool. Y'all might have been associates. You might go out with each other every now and then. You might talk every now and then. But just count it as a blessing that this isn't a person that you invested too much in. And if it is a person that you've invested a lot in, still, even then, don't be hard on yourself for not seeing how they truly felt. Don't be hard on yourself, or, for feeling like, damn, that's how you feel about me. Don't even feel no type of way. Because people, they expose themselves. Some people just wait. They can't wait until the moment when they can say how they really feel about you. And all you got to do is just be thankful for that moment. Be thankful for that moment. Because, there's just people that you just really don't need to be associated with when you are trying to be on a better path in life. Some people are good with how their life is. They ain't trying to be no better. They just feel like shit's cool with them. They ain't got no problems. They ain't got no issues. They ain't trying to change nothing. So it is, their life is what it is. You may be on a different path. You may be like, I'm working towards this. I'm trying to do this. These are the changes I'm trying to make with me. That person who is content with their lives, and not really trying to change anything, not working towards anything, just cool with how things are, may not be the person meant for you. Because, see, people like that, they're not trying to change, and they don't have that mindset of being better, moving forward at all times. So, all I'm going to say is, going into this weekend, watch who you spend your time with. Watch who you talk to. Always keep in mind the why. It's always about the why. Why did I start this? Why did we even have our first conversation? How did we get here? You always want to go back to the basics and remember, how did you even come in contact with the person in the first place? And what was the reason you stayed in contact with them? What was the reason? Was there any real solid reason? Or, did you have wrong intentions? Or, is it just a just because thing? Nobody that's in your life that you spend your time with should be there just because. Okay? Everybody in your life should serve you some type of purpose. Some type of purpose. Even if it's just, you just got this friend that just makes you laugh. that's the purpose for them to be in your life. If it's a person that holds you accountable, if it's a person who loves you, if it's a person who's there when you need them to be there, if it's a person who will cuss your ass out when you're wrong, you know, those people serve you purposes. But when you have a person that you associate yourself with for no reason at all, just because, they will not have a permanent place in your life. So it's Friday, y'all. Watch who you're spending your time with this weekend. If it's not serving you a purpose, a feel-good purpose, a joyful purpose, a financial purpose, a being better purpose, lead them people where the fuck they at. Because if you don't, you're gonna fall out, and you're gonna find out the reason why you should have left them alone in the first fucking place. Bye, y'all. See y'all in a minute. Glam Squad Fridays on Dazzle Me Vic's channel. I think at 11. So in a minute. Bye, y'all.